I've worked in IT, I've managed help desk, I've managed service desk. People don't call the help desk to say, I just wanted to let you know that you guys are doing a great job. I don't have a problem, just everything's working today and I just wanted to let you know that everything's working. No one does that. That's not why people call the help desk. People call the help desk, something's broken. And most of the time when something's broken, you're frustrated. People in these positions can get run down very quickly because they're talking to people who are at some level of stress, frustration, embarrassment almost every single time they pick up the phone. It's hard to stay engaged when you feel like every person is telling you you're not doing your job adequately. You have to make sure that you are staying engaged with your employees, even if it feels like the customers don't appreciate them. Spoiler alert, most of them do. There's only about 2 or 3% of the people who call in actually don't appreciate what you're doing and are actually really upset. Consider the well-being of your employees. A person who feels appreciated will always do more than what is expected. If you feel appreciated by your manager, by your leaders, by your organization, you're going to want to keep working there and you're going to enjoy what you do more. Think of that as you are tuning up that person. If you're not putting oil in that engine, if you're not keeping it tuned up, it's going to run worse over time. People are the same way. If you're not checking in, if you're not showing them you care, if you're not actively listening, they are going to burn out over time and they're going to be less effective over time. They're going to be less engaged over time. 2020 highlighted the difference between bosses and leaders. You had some leaders who they just didn't know how to handle this. They were dealing with their own stresses while trying to figure out how to deal with the numbers. Every employee was going through a similar crisis. We don't often have the opportunity as leaders to know what every single employee is going through. I would have one person who's dealing with a relationship issue, dealing with an issue with their child. Car broke down and they're dealing with financial struggle. Parents are going through a relationship issue, or this person stressed about that, this person about that. In 2020, it was ironically easy to know what everyone was going through. No one wants to get sick. No one wants to see their family members get sick. We're all worried about losing our jobs. Some of us did lose our jobs. Some of us had to go on unemployment. Some people were affected more than others, but all of us kind of ended up having pretty much the same conduit for our stress. As a leader, we don't get those opportunities much to know, at least to a point, what is starting to exacerbate every single employee's stress level. It's very important to lead with empathy and intellect. Empathy and intellect must be married together in order to care for your employees.